That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
The tight end Henry here in motion. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. We'll get this up to about the 44. When you talk about this Jets defense, now they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL. And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that. Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they'll come down with the football. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Throwing here is May. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. T.J. Watt in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To the air, May. Open man here to tight end Henry. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. That one goes for 24 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's May. And Diggs has it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Fighting through. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Jets had 6 and 7, the game under 500 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard and they played well all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium.
Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
This defense for the Pats, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Come on, ready.
Lance going to sneak it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop it right at the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's May. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Ready, set.
And the Jets, first down. First
Ready.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shot. Ready.
Here's Lance to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lance. And this one's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
We're going to throw. May. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
It's complete to Diggs.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
That's good for Patriots. First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Second down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. May. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Patriots first down.
They'll throw with May. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll just get rid of it.
So it looks like they start some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
From the shotgun, May with it. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Let's go now.
Working from the gun, Lance. Now he'll tuck this and run.
It's Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Garrett Wilson with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Jets have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down is May. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
Patriots first down.
From the shotgun, it's May.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
May's pass.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they go play action with May.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
They'll set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42.
And the Patriots, first down.
Back to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing here is May.
And he floats one there, incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hands it off out of the gun.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
To the air, May.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So still a little bit of time following the made field goal, but we are tied as the kick's away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Set hut. 10 black. Ready?
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing now is Lance. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
So nothing doing there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's May. To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back. Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
To throw, it's May.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing quickly to Wilson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, Lance. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Here's Lance to throw it. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
White. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Lance looking to throw it.
This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson.
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He's got it to Williams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Lance. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Ready. Hunt.
Shotgun now for Lance. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Lance. He'll try to do it himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Lance now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running the toss here to Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Lance going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Jets have taken a fourth-quarter lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw.
He gets this complete to Diggs.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
That's caught by Davis. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
And the Patriot first down.
He'll look to throw.
May looking to run.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if he can make someone miss in the open field.
He's back to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Indy Borregales on for the extra point.
The extra point splits the uprights. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And down inside the 10, they finally stop him. But what a return. It'll be 1st and goal.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep him out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Set, ready, cut.
Pass caught right side by Taylor.
A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield, and if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
They'll throw with May. Now he's going to step up and run.
And that's caught inside the 30. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT.
For the Patriots field goal, a 37-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they have regained the lead.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory.